everyone, it's Megan here from Valley View Living. We've just had our first of 2 grocery deliveries arrive for today. This is my fortnightly shop, which I buy from Woolworths and Coles. I just juggle between the 2 supermarkets, who gives me the best deal, who has the sales, and who has the best prices. And then I put my order in once a fortnight and get it delivered on the one day if I can. So that I can just make that day the grocery organising day and, getting it all done. So let's go through and see what I bought today. Okay, I'll start down here. I have purchased 2 of the Bossistos hand wash refills. They were half price this week. I'll never pay full price for these. They're way overpriced. But I do like them as a supermarket brand because they are free from synthetic fragrances, amongst some other things. So one day I'm going to make my own soap. That's on my to-do list. But today, while I have 4 kids under the age of 8, plus 2 older children, I am going to buy my hand soap. So I buy that when it's on sale, and that sort of just goes into the stockpile. I've still got a few bottles here from last time I purchased. I like to always have some spare bamboo toothbrushes in the house. There's a whole bunch of drama happening down here. Do I have to put you outside? Toby, maybe you should wait outside, huh? Come on, Toby. Good boy, come on. So innocent. So he would have us believe. So yes, I've just bought some more toothbrush to put in our stockpile of those. Some add-ins for our homemade granola. So I went with some cashews and some walnuts, which are just so good for you and awesome if you chop them up small and pop them in the granola. Great for the kids. Even though I just got my honest to goodness haul and have, I think it's a 4-kilogram bag of almond meal in the pantry. The point of buying that in bulk for me is not to use it all at once and then run out again. I want to keep buying these things so that my stockpile actually builds up. So I've just bought 2 almond meal packs. The Mingle seasonings were half price this week. So I went ahead and bought a couple of the types that we eat regularly, which is butter chicken. I'll use that with lamb and beef and all kinds of things as well. 4 tins of the Aussie pineapple. Now I will just open one of these as a snack for my 4 younger children, and that does well. Cheaper than buying little tins as well. The Australian grown corn kernels. Just 2 glass bottles of maple syrup, which is really just, again, to build up my pantry because I have the bigger plastic bottles that are 1 litre each coming from Coles later today. Now, I have 3 bags of rice, which is what, 2.25 kilos worth. These were on sale this week and I thought they would be good. They were half price. I thought these would be good to just put in the pantry for an emergency situation where maybe I'm sick or I don't want to cook or nobody wants to cook, we're all burnt out or we're busy, whatever. There's always stuff happening on a farm. Maybe I'll be needed in a capacity that isn't cooking, so it's good to have a backup. A couple of jars of the olives that I prefer. A big litre of avocado oil. This is such a beautiful Australian brand and I love it for mayonnaise. So that will do 4 serbs or 4 cups of mayonnaise. The coconut milk that my husband likes in his coffee. I bought that brand because it's on sale again this week. This tuna, which is our preferred brand if we're going to use a tinned fish, and I just buy that when that's on sale as well. Toby, I'll be done soon. So these were half price and I bought 6 tins. Just going to put them in the pantry. 3 tins of the baked beans. Just keep building up my stockpile of those because they are just a good nourishing food. Some of the Mathers raspberry jam, which is my favourite jam to buy from the supermarket. The only ingredients are fruit, which is wonderful, and it's Australian made. So we are running out of coconut oil. I decided to go with this brand. I do like them, and I use that for baking and cooking. Some pickles. I've already got a few jars in the pantry, so I just got 1. some patty pans, and a Elmer's school glue, just for my kids doing their schoolwork at home, and that's half price this week. Now, berries are a real go-to, just grab as a snack in our house, or make smoothies, or fruit whip, which you'll find on my other videos. And this fortnight, we needed some strawberries, 2 bags of strawberries, so nearly a kilogram, 2 bags of raspberries, nearly a kilo of those, sliced bananas for my green smoothies, and then by request for the kids, they requested some blueberries, and this brand is on sale this week. 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles of my favorite non-homogenized milk. Now, I just buy this brand because I have gone down and seen the dairy and driven past the cows there, and it really is a beautiful situation. And as I said, it's unhomogenized, which I do greatly prefer. The organic brand through the supermarket is homogenized, which is unfortunate. A cream. I am actually planning on making a chicken liver pate over the next fortnight, so I wanted to have cream in the fridge for that, which I will video and share with you. Some sour cream. We eat a lot of burrito bowls and tacos and burritos and things like that, so I don't want to run out of sour cream. Now, the butter is a bit of a mishmash. I ordered 16 blocks of butter. Now, when I placed my order, they had organic butter available, but just 10 blocks, so I ordered those. But they've run out, and they've substituted Lurpak for organic butter, which is interesting. I know there's a lot of marketing around this brand. I don't think I've used it much. Its ingredients are good, and I'm not actually sure where it's made. Okay, so it's a Denmark butter, which is interesting. Hey, I'm going to enjoy using it. I love butter. But then, so I ordered those 10, and then I ordered 6 of just the Aussie butter, which is always great too. 2 of our favorite ham from the supermarket. We've already gotten into 1 for breakfast and eaten half of that. I fry it up just like it's bacon and give it to my kids on sourdough if we need a high protein morning for a child who does not eat eggs, of which I do have 1. So that's the brand that I like. I would love to see if I can find a free range ham somewhere. I might have to have a look online. They don't sell any at the supermarket anymore. Coles used to. Now, this is a little treat that was on sale as well. And this is chocolate that is sweetened only with dates. So I'll have to let you know how that tastes. Cocoa solids, date powder, dates, and vanilla beans. That's it. So I thought, that's pretty cool. I'm trying to keep my sugar intake low, definitely, for my health, and I just don't react very well to using sugar, but I love chocolate. So I'll let you know how those go. Now, I also got a bag of cat food, which is on sale again this week. A couple of cleaning vinegars, which we just use for everything. And everybody knows the love of my life, paper towels. Where would I be without you, paper towel? I would be a struggling woman. Now, this was on sale this fortnight, and I love that it's wrapped in paper. A little less guilt for me while I'm tossing and turning at 3 a.m. over the state of the world. So I've gone with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs, I think. So that was on sale this week, so I'm very happy with that because I do really like this brand. Made and owned in Australia, and 100% recycled paper and paper wrapping. So that's really cool. And I also buy the same brand of toilet paper. So I'll have to look up the price of this one and just put it on the screen for you to confirm. I kind of clicked order in a rush this fortnight, just juggling a few things at once, so I don't remember, but I believe it's around $500. And look, there's no meat here except ham, so I don't know. I have actually put in an order with a place, hang on, I'll actually talk to you. I have put in an order with a place called the Food Farm this fortnight for my organic chicken. So I really enjoy the organic chicken from Woolies. That's the only place that sells it here. We don't get it at Coles, but it seems to be super popular at the moment, and I can't get any. Anytime that I order, it's always out of stock. So I've gone ahead and ordered some chickens from the Food Farm, which is a wonderful regenerative organic online situation that delivers to your door. So when I get those chickens, and I ordered some sausages as well, I will take you through it. And that's actually where I've purchased the organic chicken livers from as well for pate, because I love pate and I'm going to try and get my kids into it as well. Okay, so this is Woolies that came this morning. I'm going to have like a strong hot cocoa situation now, I think, and just wake up a bit, do some school with my kids, and then I'll be back this afternoon with the rest of our groceries. Okay, it's the mid-afternoon. I completely forgot I'd be getting a veggie box delivery, so it was great when that arrived, and I'll take you through what we got. So first up, we got 4 dozen eggs, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that my hens are laying again, I can probably cut that down to 2 dozen once they become a bit more regular. Now I thought we would go through and have a look at what we got this week together. Okay, let's have a look. I got a large veggie box and a medium fruit box, or maybe they're both medium veggie and medium fruit. Anyway, let's have a look. A beautiful bag of organic salad, some spinach, which I just pop in the freezer generally, and I will just use that in my green smoothies. Oh, look, I'm happy to see these. Beautiful little Roma tomatoes. I've not had fresh tomatoes like regularly for a little while, because it's cold. 2 sweet potatoes. These are gorgeous, look at that. 2 huge heads of broccoli. Lovely winter veggies. Some mushrooms, staple, I love them for breakfast. Avocados, look, I'm not using these. I mean, I'm using them. They're not letting them waste, but I don't have many creative recipes for avocados. So please feel free to let me know some recipes I can do with that. Little lemon, and this was a gift of some fresh turmeric. Some more turmeric. Oh, is that not turmeric or is that ginger? It might be ginger and that's turmeric. What have we got in here? Ah, 'tis the season for green beans. Beautiful green beans. I love to have these in curries or chopped up thin in stir fries. That's very good. Cucumber. Ditto with cucumber. They're not my favorite veggie. If you have got any suggestions on creative ways to enjoy these, let me know. Zucchinis, they're easy to use. I might actually make fritters. We all love them. A handful of carrots, always easy to eat. And we've just got that's probably a kilo of potatoes. All right, so that's our veggie goodness. And yeah, I'll just pop that in there because I'll put that in the fridge in a minute. And now, this one's always exciting, it's fruit. And look at this, oh, a winter watermelon. Oh, it's even got the little top on, I love that. Okay, looking forward to eating this. I might even cut it up for dinner tonight because we can't wait. Fruit is delicious. Of course, it is the season for citrus, so we have whole bunch of oranges. Yep, I think they're all oranges. And then we have, that looks like a blood orange. So some blood oranges. And more, and more, and more. Then we've got some mandies. Everybody loves a mandi around here. They are very welcome. And what else have we got? Bananas. Bananas will always get used up, and yes, I am training myself to slice them up, freeze them, use them for my green smoothies, because I never get around to the banana bread when I should. Well, I shouldn't say never. I don't as often as I should. A couple of pears. Another beautiful avocado. Now these look different, don't they? Does that look like shepherd and Hass? Yeah. A nice big lemon. Lovely lemon. And what else have I got in here? 5 kiwi fruits. I actually love just cutting the peel off these and popping them in my green smoothie. And apples. Beautiful, fresh apples. But, well, it's only one on the floor. I'll cut that up and eat it now. Okay, so that's my fruit and Veg Box delivery today. I will link how much that cost in the description. No, I'll put it on the screen for you. Okay, I'll be back when Coles arrives.
Kind of will.
Okay, it's late afternoon and we just got our last delivery. I'm sure you can always tell when it's late afternoon in my videos. Okay, got it all on the table here for you. Let's see what we got from Coles. So I love stocking this up, storing it in my pantry. This is 1 litre of pure maple syrup and the price is pretty good. It's slightly cheaper than the small glass bottles and it is maybe on par with Costco or like $1 more expensive. So I got 3 litres for my pantry. I bought some of the organic potatoes. These are already washed, which makes my life nice and easy. I don't ever get quite enough potatoes for a week for a large family in my veggie box. So I got 4 kilos. A spring onion, because it looked nice and was a reasonable price, and it does smell amazing. Look at that, it's just screaming out potato salad, isn't it? And I might do that. Then I stocked up on our cheese, which is the reason why, you know, I go to Coles as well. They have some products that they don't have at Woolies, and one of them is organic cheese. Woolies does not sell any at all. So I like to buy this from Coles, and I love that the pre-grated cheese has tapioca starch. Yeah, organic tapioca instead of like the cellulose, which is on the mainstream brands. And 2 of the sliced cheese. A little treat for my kiddos. We are not really a soft drink house at all, so I like to buy them something like this now and then. We haven't tried this one before. We often get kombucha. I don't think they're particularly healthy, but you know, they're not terrible either. So it's good to have a compromise. Orange juice, I probably shouldn't have bought all this. OJ, I don't know, I was on autopilot. I actually have a saved list on my Coles and Woolies online accounts that I just buy every fortnight. It just adds it to cart for me when I ask. But this is too much orange juice for the moment because we're eating a lot of fresh citrus, being winter, and we're not drinking as many cold drinks. However, well, I've got a couple of weeks to use it up. Well, it looks like about 3 weeks. So, should be fine. We'll work it out. I won't buy any next fortnight. 4 of my favourite little pasta sauces, which I use for pizza and bolognese and lasagna. Stocking up my pantry with olive oil because I'm tired of running out of it, and now that we're not buying much meat at all, because we have the freezer full of beef, I can afford to stock up on these things a little bit. Some rolled oats, just to keep that pantry full. 3 packs, they were on sale this week, so they were comparable to the store brand price. And again, this was half price too, which is one of my favourite peanut butters. I don't buy the organic peanut butter because the peanuts come from China, and it's just not my preference. I think this is, yeah, New Zealand. I don't know if they're actually grown in New Zealand though. Man, it's so hard to find out where products come from sometimes. Anyway, so I don't know where those peanuts come from, but I do like this peanut butter and it is half price regularly. So we're stocking up a bit on that in the pantry. I've got a few kilos in there now. Some more coconut cream. It's just a regular in our cooking, in our curries and things like that. So I like to have plenty. And oh, I love that they kept this in a little container. So thank you to the shopper. And I just got 6 of the raw eucalyptus honey. So this was on sale this week as well at Coles. I do have to try to find some bulk honey, but whenever I find bulk, it is in a big plastic container. I know that sounds silly. I just bought that maple syrup in plastic. So I'm not really, you know, 100% strict against it. It's just, I don't know, I like these jars. They're nice. And I do reuse the jars as well. 1, 2, 3 of our favourite noodles. I love that for like chicken noodle soup. So good, stir fries, all that stuff. Another vanilla, baking and milkshakes. A couple of emergency crackers. which will probably come in handy tonight because after all of this food gathering, I do not really feel like food preparing. Does anyone else feel that phenomena when you've gone shopping and you've done all this work like sourcing food and organising food and getting the food, then the last thing you want to do is cook? That's how I feel most shopping days. So I'll probably do like some crackers and pickles and cheese and whatnot. Call it good. And leftovers. I did buy 1 leg of lamb because we really enjoy it and it's a nice, you know, Sunday roast treat. This lamb is lovely. I just slow cook it. Garbage bags, that's quite boring. And some of these nappies. It's gonna be amazing when we don't buy nappies anymore. We've been buying nappies for, you know, well over a decade. I've done many years of cloth nappies. Now I'm using disposable like this, and I mean there's many reasons behind that, but sometimes I feel like, I don't know, I'm feeling a pull maybe back to doing the cloth while this baby, my last baby, who's nearly 2, is starting to learn how to use the toilet and whatnot. Maybe I'll look at cloth and just give these the heave forever. And last but not least is doggy food. Both the dogs are doing pretty good on this stuff, and then I also try to give them beef mince as well whenever I can. Okay, this table of goodies, this, oh my gosh, looking at this, it doesn't look like much and it was $450 delivered. But anyway, I guess that's how food is now. Thanks for joining me today as I take you along on our grocery journey for this fortnight. If you have enjoyed this, please like or comment or subscribe. I'm really enjoying preparing YouTube content for you all, and I'd like to keep it going if I can. So it's great to know you're here and if you're enjoying it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.